Vice President can respond to teacher unions. Ministers may and they can. That is unacceptable, and that is punishable, and that will be punished. Director General GS, you are here, you heard his words. No teacher is above the law. Found operating below acceptable standards must face the ruthless and highest sanctions of your law. You have the state, the republic backing you as Director General to do so. But to our students, before Vice President comes to address you, behave. Teachers and your parents are molding your behavior and molding character. The future is yours. The future of Ghana is yours. But with discipline, with hard work, with integrity, the future will remain yours. Excellency Vice President, so my honor to invite you to address us on elevating the status of teachers for quality education. The best elevation lies in improvement in their conditions of service and improvement in their welfare. But I'm happy to note, as you acknowledge, that at least President John Dramani Mahama has given policy approval for the social mobility from Director 1 to Director 2, separation from rank and posts. And accordingly, the President has asked for a committee. You will be invited to appear before the Public Services Commission shortly. So the President is working the policy. I've seen a letter from the Office of the President that I directed to the Director General that the Public Services Commission, the Ghana Education Service, together with you, the unions, you sit and knit through what it means moving from Director 1 to Director 2, or from Director 2 to becoming Director, and separating posts from rank with the entitlements of your conditions of service. I now have the singular honor to invite Professor and I'm here to receive your humble petition and to assure you that I will walk the talk on the issue of the unfair labor treatment.
Thank you.
That has been meted to you.
Thank you.
It is not acceptable labor practice anywhere that you will work for 13 months without pay. But understandably, I ordinarily could simply have said that I don't control the purse by way of releases. But be assured that I'm on top of the matter. I met with the Honorable Minister for Finance on Tuesday, the 23rd of this month.
Okay.
And we discussed your matter. And your matter is receiving priority of government. We are heading to cabinet with a joint cabinet memo, which will be signed and sponsored by me and the Honorable Atu Forson, to make a strong case to recruit, just as I stated. Our estimation is for both GES and TVET, we need 53,000 teachers more. I'm talking of the generality, but the matter which requires urgent solution is 6,700 whose process started subsequent to Ministry of
through the vision of His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama as prosecuted through the Ministry of Education led by His Excellency Haruna Idris.
Appointment letters were issued to persons numbering up to 39,000 when there was no financial clearance to do that to begin with. So that's problematic. So of the 39,000, probably government may be able to absorb 9, 11, 12,000, but certainly not 39,000. So whoever misled you, deceived you, is not John Mahama or Haruna Idrisu administration, not at all. Somebody probably, I don't use the word con, that's too strong, but deceptively got a number of you unknowingly, without knowing, to yield to some recruitment of a sort, which recruitment was not approved legitimately. So we are auditing to know that yes, you have the right qualification, you are entitled to the appointment, and 3, you are at post. Then out of you, we will pick that which we can absorb within budget. If that exercise is not complete, I have no story to tell you. You have to be patient until we finish the validation exercise. Year and a half, I wasn't here. I wasn't here. Okay. DG will pour out some of the statistics. I was telling them about the 39,000. You remember?
Yes.
Speak to it. So DG. So Director General will respond.
Subsequent to the education forum, for which I have the pleasure to invite you to come, we'll take some major decisions based on the recommendations, but offhand, there is no way you should be feeding a student at the tertiary level offhand. So we have to work out a transition from the allowance into an enhanced student loan for them to feed themselves. But in the interim, they will still get the allowances. Then just the next very few months going forward, subject to the recommendations of the committee. But I cannot conceive of a student in a higher education institution being fed. We can narrow feed them to basic and to free senior high school, but at the tertiary level, so they will still get enhanced student loans to be able to feed themselves. But in the interim, we will continue with the feeding and then phase out the allowance process, subject to the recommendations of the education forum. So